paradise.
It certainly looks delicious. I mean, I imagine it would look delicious if you were an insect.
You mean if I were a bee?
Well, now you mention it,
You want to feed my flowers to your bees?
that is, if you don't mind,
How many would you like?
as many as you can spare.
Oh, you can have all you want, Mr. Wallace.
Oh, much obliged, Miss Flit.
Here, you can jolly well grow your own.
Righto.
Have you noticed? I put a new roof on Mr. Nutter's house.
Mr. Nutter?
Surely you're acquainted with our neighbour, Mr. Nutter, the squirrel.
I'm not on first name terms with any of the neighborhood animals, I'm afraid.
What about Gromit?
Oh, no, he isn't either.
Where's that dog of yours?
He's in the cellar, supervising our bees.
You keep bees in your cellar? How very odd.
Oh, there wasn't space in the dining room.
Have you noticed? I put...
Mr.
What about Gromit?
Oh, no. That's a healthy looking, what do you call it?
Foxglove. If you want to grow them, you've got to know them. Such a fragrant bouquet.
Nice, big, sturdy flowers, those foxgloves.
Yes, they are. And I aim to keep them that way.
I say, those roses look appetizing. If you're a bee,
I'm sure they do. And they smell heavenly. But they're not here to be trampled over by your buzzing bees.
you couldn't spare us some of your roses, could you, Miss Flit? A few bushels would do.
The answer is still no. But you may savour the scent as much as you like.
That flower hasn't bloomed yet.
I know it hasn't, the lazy thing. Oh, but the wait will be worth it.
Oh,
This flower will be the piece de resistance of my purple paradise. And the scent, absolutum heavenly. I'm simply mad about the purple pansy.
purple pansies. Pucker pollen producers, I'll bet.
Oh, yes, they positively drip with pollen. Sweet enough to drive a bee wild with desire. But your bees aren't getting a drop. Not from my garden, anyway.
Your pansies still haven't bloomed, I see.
You can't push a purple pansy, Wallace. They'll come out when they're good and ready.
I hadn't noticed those flowers before.
I shouldn't wonder. They're morning glories, and they're usually tucked up in bed by the time you emerge from your underground lair. Their scent is divine.
Attracts a lot of bees, I suppose.
Swarms of them, but I don't let them linger.
Nice hefty blooms on those morning glories.
Thou shalt not covet thy neighbour's blooms, Mr. Wallace, but they are glorious, although I say so myself.
She's already had her breakfast, surely. She's already... Not on, I'm afraid. What am I supposed to do with these?
You plant them
Oh,
in the ground,
oh,
and they come up
oh,
in due time.
oh. Better attend to my garden. The bees are expecting a big supper.
There now, with hard work and a little luck, you should have a nice bed of flowers in 2 or 3 months.
I can't wait 2 or 3 months. I've got a deadline. This evening.
No, you poor simple man. Nothing grows that quickly.
I wonder. Rex Armstrong's Quick Grow Muscle Formula. Watch them sprout in seconds. If it works on people, perhaps I could adapt it to work on flowers. 3 miracle ingredients. Grow-Team, Energize, Strongium. Well, I need a miracle, and fast. It shouldn't be too tricky to knock up a batch myself. Then we'll see who's got the grandest garden in West Wallaby Street. The hive will be humming in no time.
Caught you! Can't take an old soldier by surprise.
Morning, Major Crumb.
It is, if you don't mind enemy invasions.
I beg your pardon.
Didn't you get my message? Received intelligence of a major air assault. Expect the sirens to sound any minute. Hope you know where your nearest air raid shelter is.
I do recall something about that, but Major Crumb, are you sure you're not mistaken?
I know. I've made predictions before, but I'm not trying wolf. This time, I've got truth.
A jar?
It's what's inside the jar that counts. Incontrovertible evidence that the enemy is on the move.
Does it? I can only see a snail.
Of course it's a snail. But what's she trying to tell us? That's the important thing.
What is she trying to tell us?
Look at her, man. She's retreated into her shell in the middle of the day. And that means only one thing. It means she knows trouble is about to strike from the heavens. Law of nature, Wallace. Learned it in France during the war. Never wrong yet. Good man, Wallace. I see you at least appreciate the seriousness of the situation. Now, spread the word. If people don't believe what an old soldier has to say, perhaps they'll listen to the snail. Have you delivered the message? Have you shown them the snail?
I'm not sure the snail will convince them, Major Crumb.
If she doesn't, the air raid siren will. But by then, it may be too late. Well, what do they have to say now that they've seen the snail?
Well, I haven't exactly shown it to everyone.
But you must! Look at that poor lass. Not a care in the world, no idea that the alien hordes are about to descend. She doesn't want to face the truth, but it's your duty to shove it in her face. No point in showing her to me, old man. I'm already aware of the danger. Show her to the others, the unbelievers.
The sky is blue, and still it rains on yours truly.